Hello everyone, in this video I will show you why I bought the Huawei Band 7 and how it compares against other smartwatches. But first, here's a quick unboxing. In the box we get the Band 7, a charging cable and warranty card plus startup guide. Alright, reason number 1, the always on display. For me, every smartwatch must perform just like a regular watch. It should tell the time no matter where you are or what you are doing. Other smartwatches will ask you to lift your arm or tap on the screen before it shows you the time. But thanks to the always on display of the Band 7, you can see the time without lifting a finger. Number 2, battery life. The Band 7 is advertised to last up to 15 days. But if always on display is enabled, it will last for about a week, which is still not bad. And that is still way better than other watches which needs to be charged every single day. Number 3, the screen. Because of the rectangular screen, it's easy to read the menu. All the words fits nicely and are not scrolling from left to right, unlike other watches with oval and smaller screens. Number 4, the shortcuts. With just one swipe down the screen, you can immediately turn on Do Not Disturb, your flashlight, or even go to settings. Other watches will require you to scroll way down the bottom of the menu just to open the settings. Number 5, the price. Nowadays, you get a brand new Band 7 for only $40 or less. For that price, you get a good watch that tells you notifications and fitness-related measurements. Keep in mind though, it will not be as accurate as an Apple Watch, of course, but for this price, I don't mind a 5% difference in step counts. Number 6, yes, we get a physical button. Wet screen? No problem. Just press the side button and you're back to the home screen in no time. You can also turn the watch on manually because of this button, while other watches needs to be plugged to the charger before you can turn them on. But of course, nobody's perfect, and here are the things that I didn't like. Number 1, the main reason I bought this watch is because of the always on display. Yes, you can download hundreds of watch faces for free, but for some reason, the always on screen is limited to only 5 designs. And none of them even shows a step counter. You need to wake up the watch just to see your steps. Number 2, the standby screen is too bright. When the watch goes on standby mode, it will lower its brightness, as you can see here. But after a second or two, it goes back to normal brightness, even if it's still on standby mode. Hopefully, Huawei fixes this in a future update. And number 3, firmware updates. When you unbox and get the Huawei Band 7 for the first time, of course you need to update its firmware. But the problem is, it will require you to update step by step. What do I mean? For example, there are 5 firmware updates available for the device since the day it came out. There is version 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5. In other brands, you can directly update to version 1.5, but with the Huawei Band 7, I had to update step by step. From version 1.0, I had to go to version 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5 at a time. Meanwhile, for other brands, I was able to update the firmware directly to the latest version. It takes more time to update the firmware of the Huawei Band 7. In conclusion, the Band 7 has always on display, good battery, spacious screen, great menu shortcuts, and a physical button. But in terms of standby watch faces, you are only limited to 5, and the firmware updates can get a little tedious when you get the item for the first time. Alright, if you have questions, just leave them in the comments. Up next, we are reviewing the Xiaomi Mi Band 7. Subscribe so you won't miss the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!